Hello, it's Daryl again. What I'm calling wisdom number 4. I'm going to do this one on having money, saving money, being somewhat well off. So basically, I want to try to give people some advice on how you can always have money. And it's really not that difficult. Basically, you want to have an income source, usually a job you work, that provides you with, with some kind of a decent amount of livable income. But the real trick to always having enough is, I think, fairly simple. First and foremost, I make an assumption that one is a Christian, and you should get in a habit of tithing or giving to the work of Jesus Christ 10%. Malachi says that God says, "Test me in this and see that I won't throw open the floodgates of heaven." So first and foremost, you should be a tither. I think if you're a tither, you can expect under almost any reasonable situation, God will provide you with a source of income, will provide you with enough money so that you won't do without. I do not mean that God will make you rich. On the contrary, I really don't expect that to happen. That might be bad for your soul. But I think that a tithing Christian, especially in the United States, can always expect to reasonably have enough, But then the other thing one should do is get in the habit of always saving some of your income. Always get in the habit of being able to live on less than what you make. Basically, if one does that, you will always have money. It's pretty simple mathematics. If you live on 80% of your income, you tithe 10%, you save 10%. Even if you save 5%, if you save 5% after, after a couple of years, you're going to have a whole month's worth of income saved up. I think it's more than that. I'm trying to do the math quickly in my head. And then if you invest that at all in anything that earns interest, you'll see some growth, and or invest it in the stock market or something like that, some kind of mutual fund, you'll get some kind of growth. And pretty soon after several years of doing that, you're going to have a nice bit of money built up that is can be accessed in an emergency or what have you. So basically, if one always gets in the habit of living on less than what they make and saving the rest, one will always have money. It's a mathematical certainty. It's a good, healthy habit to get into. I know that my grandparents' generation, who lived through the Great Depression, they got used to doing that. They got used to living without, to living under their means, basically. They lived without perhaps during the Great Depression, but they got used to living under their means, and they always had an excess. So my advice to everyone is tithe and save, and you'll always have an excess. Thank you, and God bless.